Hell, term cruise, babe.
Yeah. But I just thought it was funny. And then
Dude,
like not only
yeah,
that, but like my sister, like obviously I didn't know anything about the cruise bays and all that. But my sister and Nate were telling me some stuff about like, oh, like what's happening on the ship, you know? And like
yeah,
my sister, there was actually this one chick, I ain't gonna lie. It was like this short Asian chick, big ass
yeah.
boobs, okay? Crazy melons. But anyway, it's like whatever,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
And
yeah.
then apparently my mom, not Naya, my sister was saying, Naya, she was like, oh yeah, that girl, bro, she's easy, bro. She's dirty.
She's
And I was like,
easy,
what? And I didn't
damn.
ask that, but I just like heard it and I was like, oh, okay. And Nathan, and like she was telling me and my mom, she was like, yeah, like one of the guys that I was talking to, not like her cruise babe, like just one of the guys she was talking to, he was saying, oh yeah, like she was like really feeling up on that guy and wanted. She was like, yeah, we were at the hot tub and she was like on that guy, like grinding on him and stuff. He and then like when she
Damn.
left, and like she was like really into him, but he wasn't into her. But she was
Yeah,
like really trying hard to get on him. And then she
yeah.
left, and the guy mentioned he was like, yeah, like she's super into me, but I'm not into her. He was
Damn.
like she was like he was like yeah, like she was like straight up touching my dick right there in the hot
Oh my
tub. And he
gosh,
was
that's
like, he's
crazy.
like, but I'm not interested in her because I've heard like bad things. He was like, I'm in like a group chat with other guys, and apparently she was in one of the guys' rooms, literally giving double blowjob or not blowjobs, double hand jobs to two guys at the same
Damn.
time. I
Crazy
was like,
as
yo,
yeah.
this bitch crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, yo,
Dude, the Cruise Bay lore go crazy, bro. That's
but
wild.
yeah, but I was just
Dude.
dying with my sister's cruise bait too because so she had two cruise baits, or two guys she was talking to, a black guy
Hmm.
and a white guy.
Yeah.
And so she was talking to the black guy first, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Whew. Mhm. Hello. Oh, oh. Where did they put it? Okay, I'm back. But
Yeah. Wait,
yeah. So she was
also,
talking to.
hold on. Who was that? Because they sounded a lot like me, bro. I don't like. I just heard.
That was my aunt's boyfriend.
Oh, your aunt's boyfriend. I don't know what. I don't know if it was just the mic, but he sounded a lot like me. I was like, is that my voice in there?
No,
Your
I don't
aunt's
think
boyfriend.
so.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
it was just a mic.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah. So she was talking to like the black guy, right? At
Yeah, yeah,
first, mainly, and then she said like basically there was like one night at the club where like she just wasn't really feeling like he was like she wasn't liking his vibes and stuff like and so she
yeah,
started talking to the white guy a bit more and basically at the end of the cruise she was mainly hanging out with the white guy.
yeah.
The black guy, like
Got
I think he
offended.
was kind of trying to somewhat have a more serious like thing. Like my sister was not trying to do that at all
Yeah,
because he was
yeah.
like even inviting her to eat out with his family because you have like dinners and shit there.
Oh, what the
and
hell?
and
Damn. Bro,
and
moving
yeah, but
fast.
basically she was like, oh, like it was just we were laughing because he was like apparently she said that that black guy was like we didn't know this until later, but like he seemed like yeah, like kind of butthurt that she started talking to the white guy and like
Yeah,
was like
damn.
texting her being like, you know, oh like like I seen you hanging out with him and stuff like.
Oh, he's jealous
And then
over
like
someone
yeah,
that's
and
not
then like
even
he was
a
even what was
him.
like what we were kind of laughing about was because he even sent her like voice messages, like the voice recordings, and being like,
Yeah,
oh, like,
yo.
like, oh, like, I embarrass you or what, like, and stuff like that. We just like, God, bro,
Damn,
you
bro
barely
is
talked to her for like three
her.
days on a
Yeah,
cruise, 4 days on a
yeah,
cruise, bro.
yeah,
Come on.
exactly. No, hey,
And
that's a good sign for fucking
yeah,
what's it called? For Naya to stay away, bro. Cause fuck
yeah,
that. Hell
yeah. And then one
no.
thing we also, and me and Nathan didn't know about this until after the cruise. But Nathan was saying like, no, like that's not cool. Like you should have told us, because Nathan was like, oh, like let me see that dude. I would have beat him up, bro. Like I would have fought him
Oh,
probably.
oh, they
But
did
because there
something?
was because so she was
Fuck.
talking to like I said so she was talking to the white guy later at the end of the cruise,
Yeah.
and we don't know why exactly she didn't ask him or anything, but apparently at one point her and the white guy like went somewhere else. They were at the hot tub and then they went somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
And she had left her purse at the hot tub. And
Yeah.
apparently, one of the white guy's friends went and literally started like digging through her purse.
What the
Well, and shit. And
fuck?
like,
That
she was
is
just like,
weird
oh,
as
what the, like,
hell.
eventually, like, and
Bro's
then like
broke as
she
fuck.
basically heard about it and was like, what the fuck? Like, someone
Yeah.
told her and she went and got her purse. The guy was already gone.
Yeah.
And like, just like nothing really happened. She was just like, what the fuck? Like, that was weird. But I was just like, me and Nathan were both like, first of all, like, that is fucking, that's not cool at all. Like, that's
Yeah,
not
that's
like, you should
actually
have
that's
told us. That's
disturbing.
actually fucking, yeah. Like, you don't know what he could have been looking through your things, you know? I was like, not only
Yeah.
that, I was, honestly, I was like, that kind of, I was like, nah, I was like, if it was me, I would have stopped hanging out with those people. Like,
Yeah.
because for one, I was like they saw him just digging through the purse and like they didn't say
Didn't
nothing.
do
Like,
anything.
I get they're not trying to like, but like that's like
Yeah.
that's like what the fuck, bro? Like,
Yeah,
back
that's
off. And then not only
really.
that, but like you're saying this was like a friend apparently of your white cruise babe. She doesn't know what happened if he knew about it or anything. But
Yeah.
I was like, I wouldn't have even been talking to that dude because it's like what he
Yeah.
should
It
have done,
shows his.
especially is like he should have like stepped in and like wait, my friend was doing what? Like, hold up, let me go
Yeah.
talk to him. Like, I'm gonna like I gotta say something, you know?
Bruh.
Like that was just like, and yeah, like we didn't hear about the actual cruise, but Nathan was all like, oh, like you should have told me if I seen that fool, I would have like been like, hey, like I would have like started something. So we would have both
Yeah.
been in cruise jail.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah, they have a jail, like a
They
little
have
jail on the cruise
they
ship.
have a jail? That's
I mean, just to
crazy.
like hold people for the night if they
Uh,
get like rowdy and shit, you know.
yeah. Dude, that's funny as hell though. Cruise jail. I never would have thought of it. Bruh, that's actually really fucked up though. Like that's like because he could have been trying to plant something. He could have been trying to get
Exactly.
her
He
phone.
could have been like
I
looking at your cards, your credit cards, your
yeah,
address.
fraud. Yeah, exactly. Like fucking that. So has she changed? Like, so what's in her wallet? Like, did she change her credit cards or lock up or nothing
I don't
suspicious
know.
been
I mean, she
happening?
has. I don't think she's changed anything. Nothing suspicious has happened. I would assume.
Okay, cause fuck that dude. I think he was a broke motherfucker. That's what I think. Cause the fact that no one said
I don't
anything
know.
is even like more disturbing in my
Yeah.
opinion. I think I want to give the guy the benefit of the doubt because I don't know, maybe Naya,
Yeah.
I'm guessing she reads the room well because she avoided the black guy but was like cool with that white guy. But freaking, maybe he wasn't in the know, but the friends were, and the friends didn't tell
Yeah.
her, or like I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know.
And
There could have been
I
a
don't
lot of
know.
things, but
But the thing is, like,
still,
yeah.
I would have stepped out as well, stepped
Yeah.
out of the situation, or at least
Yeah. Because like the
mentioned
way I
it
think
to the
about it is
friend.
like like yeah, like you gotta
Wait,
at
so
least like I don't know, like I feel you gotta at least say something, like, cause like
so
like, you find out your friend doing that, you're just like, yo, dude, like that's not cool, bro. Like, that's not who I thought you were, bro.
yeah.
Like we
Wait,
like.
so how did she find out? The friend told, or the
She
white
said
guy told?
somebody there like told her and like sent her a video. They recorded him like going through her purse.
Whoa, that's fucking crazy. Wait, so dude, y'all are just in like hella group chats when you're on the cruise? Is that what that's what it sounds like? Everyone's in like group
That's
chats.
what it sounded like they were doing. I mean, I wasn't.
Yeah,
Shit, like I said, I
damn.
didn't have service. They must have been paying for the fucking cruise line. I wasn't doing
Yeah,
that.
yeah, nah, fuck that. Yeah, it was Nathan
My
doing it. He
mom, I
paid for
told
it.
my mom, I said, hey, like, shit. I was like, they lucky that you're doing that. If it was me, like, I would, if I was the parent in that situation, I told my kid, I said, nah, y'all niggas don't get no internet.
Yeah,
If
we
I
gotta
check my
enjoy.
phone bill and I see that y'all were paying for this cruise line, like that's coming out of your pocket, you know? Because yeah, my mom got her phone bill. That
Damn.
bitch was $300 more,
Oh
like than
hell
usual.
no. Yeah.
She didn't pay it because she actually ended up calling and complaining, and they were like, well, she was like, oh, like you were charging us for the cruise line, like the cruise service, and that bitch wasn't even working most of the time.
Yeah, that's
And
definitely.
they were like, oh well, you've been a valuable, consistent Verizon customer for years now, so
Yeah.
we'll waive the charges this time.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
that's
I was
good.
like,
That's
yeah,
good.
which is
Yeah.
nice. But I was like, let's be honest, they only doing that because you're a consistent Verizon customer. They didn't want to deal with it. They really didn't
Yeah.
have to. They probably could have been like, well, you paid for it. Like, you didn't cancel it.
Yeah,
I was
right.
like, I was like, you got lucky, mom. I was like, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, but shit, I was
That's
like, shit, it was me. I would have told my kids, y'all motherfuckers are not doing that. And if you do
yeah.
do it, you're paying me for it.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Y'all niggas, give me your phones. You don't need your phones. You can get your phone when we get a port. Cause
Damn.
that I'm not gonna lie, that was what was nice was that cause like was that like I didn't realize that we would have service when we were in Puerto Rico and the U.S. Virgin Islands. That's nice
Oh,
because
damn.
Verizon provides service out there.
Yeah, that's
So
really
like when
cool.
I was at Puerto Rico and the U.S. Virgin Islands, I was downloading as much as I could because I didn't have service.
Damn. Yeah. All the
I
webtoons
was,
and shit.
yes, yeah, my mom, yeah. So I actually read a whole manga while I was there, but
Oh,
yeah,
which
like
one? Which one?
Kagurabachi, but
Oh, actually, so okay, because I have that saved on mine as well. I just
okay.
want to know good thoughts. I
Oh
just
yeah,
want
I
before
think
you.
it's really good. I think it's
Really
really good,
good.
honestly.
Okay, but yeah, what else
Uh,
you said?
but yeah, like I was like, yeah, like I was like downloading like I downloaded some anime episodes, some manga chapters.
Dude, that's how it be though, cause fuck, man, and it's cool though too when you do that when you download it, cause like your phone just lasts so long when you, cause I put on airplane mode after I download
Yeah.
it, and my phone fucking percentage wise, it lasts like the whole day, dude. Like, I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
I love that feeling. Like I'm like, oh, I'm
So
stockpiled. That's how I felt on the Austin trip. I'm like, yeah, cause I read that whole Fire Punch manga I told you on that
mm,
Austin trip, basically. Read all
yeah,
of it. Or no, well, no, I read some of it, but then I finished it like a week later. I think, yeah, that's what it was. I started some other stuff,
yeah,
but yeah, fucking damn, bro.
yeah.
So,
I don't remember what I read. I just know I know I read Kagurabachi, and I think did some read some other stuff. I don't remember. I know watching wise, I was watching Lord of the Mysteries, but
yeah,
yeah, like that's what I was doing on like the plane. Like that was kind of cool. Like being on the like I never been on a plane, and it's whatever. It's a plane. It's not, and it's not like it's first class.
oh,
It's not like
oh,
that bitch is
oh,
comfortable.
oh, it was your
But
first time? Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Oh, that's cool as hell. Wait, so,
but like
how'd you feel about, it's kind of weird what, like, the takeoff, right? Fucking, you're like, dude, I'm
yeah.
traveling so fast, this motherfucker's gonna hit the end of the runway and I'm gonna die. That's what I'm thinking every
I
time.
mean,
But then
that's
it
not what
lifts
I
off
was
of each.
thinking. But like my ears were definitely popping quite a bit, and I was getting annoyed.
Yeah,
When you're like doing the elevation change. What I was getting
yeah.
annoyed about was that I got the window seat, but the place where they put us was right by the wing. So the wing was kind
Oh,
of covering most of your view
bruh, yeah,
in the
that's
window seat.
annoying. That is
And I was like, God
so
damn it.
annoying, dude.
So what's the
Was
point? And
what
then,
plane
oh
was
my
it?
God, I think it was the first, it was American Airlines. Is it?
Oh,
I think
okay. Yeah,
American
yeah,
Airlines.
yeah, yeah,
Uh, but first we flew from Yuma to Phoenix, which is super short, 20 to 30 minutes,
yeah.
20
Oh, yeah,
minutes, like super short. And then we flew from Yuma. It's because we just didn't want to have to like have someone drive up and then have the car in
yeah. Just
Phoenix and
sitting
shit.
there.
So
Yeah.
we went from Yuma to Phoenix, then Phoenix to Miami, and then when we came back, we went just Miami to Phoenix, and my Thea was at Phoenix and she picked us up and drove us
Oh,
back to
that's
Yuma.
that's chill. So when you were in Phoenix,
And
you were basically just there for like the layover. You weren't there for
yeah,
like an extended period. Yeah.
yeah,
Damn.
yeah. And so when we were in Phoenix, what was it called? When we were in fuck, I lost my train of thought. What was I saying?
You're talking about you came back from Miami to Phoenix and your Tia drove back. Tia
Yeah.
drove y'all back.
Damn it! What was I saying before that? I feel like I was saying something
Before that,
before that.
something about how the flight was, the wing of the plane. You
Oh
got the
yeah, yeah,
window
yeah.
seat. Yeah.
What I was gonna say is the flight. I think it was the flight from the first flight from Phoenix to Miami. Well, technically that's the second flight because we did Yuma to Phoenix, but Phoenix to Miami, it actually did kind of suck because we were near the bathroom and I was like, bro, I'm sorry, bro. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know it's a 5 hour flight, right? But
Yeah.
like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, 5 hours is not that long. And if I'm going on a motherfucking 5 hour flight, I'm gonna make sure I get my shits and peas out of me. Okay,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
before the flight.
Yeah.
I went and shit at the airport before the flight, you know,
Yeah.
because I got kind of annoyed because then we're at the first time we're flying, dude. So many fucking people are going to the bathroom on that bitch.
Oh,
There was
actually,
line, like 4 or 5 people all waiting, standing up in a line to go in the bathroom.
yo, in a
And then like near
line
the end of
is
the flight, I started
crazy.
noticing. I was like, "Yo, it kind of smells like shit, bro." Every time the motherfucker opens that door to go in the bathroom, it smells like shit. I was getting kind of annoyed.
Dude, dude, I've been on a flight to go to Japan, bro. I've never seen fucking lines of people.
Like
That's
I was like,
what.
bro, like why are you guys all? Why did you all wait? Like, and it was one thing if it was like near the end of the flight. I feel like, hey, I held it in for 3 4 hours, but this was
Yeah.
in the beginning of the flight. You know, like I was like, God, like y'all niggas really didn't think to go to the bathroom. Like, why is everybody going on the bath? Is there something going on in the bathroom that I don't know about? Is
Yeah.
airplane bathrooms like cool? Is that on
No,
the bucket list or
no, no,
what?
no,
Like,
no,
what's
no,
going
no.
on?
No, no, it's very much no. You're not missing out. It's actually really weird because there's no water. From what I remember, yeah, there's no water. It's just you like it's huge suction. Basically, whatever you put in there, it
Yeah.
just sucks it right up, right down. I guess is what I should say. But yeah, no, that's wild. It smelled like shit.
Dude, it started. I was like, dude, I was like, kind of fucking smells.
Wait,
And then
so
like I started noticing, like it went away, and I was like, wait, it's kind of starting to smell every time someone opens the door.
so were you near the bathroom or were you were in
We
the
were like
middle?
3 or 4 like rows from the bathroom, so like
Oh
relatively
shit.
close to it, you know. But
No, that's crazy though. I've never. So every time I've gone to the bathroom, it hasn't smelled like shit. Someone must have really like
yeah,
shit on the sides or something. I don't know what happened.
I
Cause
don't know.
yeah, that's a crazy. Oh my gosh, dude. But freaking. But yeah, like you enjoyed. Did you ever feel like a how do you call it? Like a piercing pain in your eye during the flight.
I don't think so. I don't recall any
Cause,
piercing pain in my eye.
dude, cause lately, cause this has never happened until I went on the flight in February to go to Florida, visit Emma's grandparents. Dude,
Yeah.
my on the way back, my fucking it was like someone took like a fucking ice pick and was hitting my eye really hard. That's how it felt like something was just like all messed up there. And I was like, whoa, what is it? Because I'm reading? Because I was reading Malazan on the plane. It's like, is it because I've been reading too close? My eyes are strained. I was like, what the hell? But like then I tested it out and going to Austin. Same thing happened, but I wasn't reading at all. I was just closing my eyes, looking out the window. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And like, apparently I've read it's because of the elevation change or something like that. I don't know, but that's the only time I felt that like kind of piercing pain. Like I was, and it's never happened while I'm on like the ground. It's only when I'm in the flight,
Mm.
like in like up above. So I was just wondering, like, fucking, if you were feeling that too, because it
No.
fucking hurts, dude. And it like, cause
No.
I like brace for impact when I feel it's about to come. Cause you can like sometimes you can feel like it sometimes like the first time it happens, you don't expect it. It just comes all at once. But then when you know it might come back, it like fucking creeps up a little bit sometimes. And I try like to close my eyes real tight, like no motherfucker, stay down. But yeah, like it's just wondering if you or your family experienced that. Cause yeah, it sounds like you guys are fine though. Like no one experienced it,
Yeah.
or maybe people hide it well.
No, I didn't
Uh,
experience anything like that.
damn. Well, so I'm curious if you don't mind me asking. Freaking, was the cruise was it pretty costly, expensive, or did you get those tickets for cheap? Because I know there is a way to like get them cheap
Uh,
somehow.
yeah, it
I think.
was. I mean, it was decently expensive. I don't remember how much it was, honestly,
Okay.
because I know. I think on the actual cruise ship, like once we were on the actual ship, we spent like $700. But that was also, some drinks. Sometimes we went out. We like you because it like a lot of the places on the cruise ship, some of them are inclusive. but a lot of them, like they're not unless you get like a certain package.
Oh,
So like they have
interesting.
like certain restaurants on there that like are not like free, like you got to pay for it on the cruise ship.
Yeah.
But you're also good. Like they always have the buffet. They have a few restaurants and shit
Yeah.
that are free, and then they also have a dinner service if you want more of like a fine dining experience. We only
Wait,
did the
would
dinner service once.
wait,
Like,
hold on. Rest some of those restaurants were free? Like you didn't have to pay at all?
well, I
What
wouldn't even say
the
they were
fuck?
restaurants. Like, I don't think they're like actual legit restaurants.
Oh, it's just
Well,
food.
maybe some of them are, but like, there was like there was like a pizza place that honestly it wasn't great pizza. I'm not gonna
But
lie,
it was
but
still
like it
like
was it
free.
was free. Like, and that one was unfortunately it's the only one that was open super late. So like you got the late night munchies, you're eating pizza. You
Yeah,
know, which I
damn,
mean
okay.
it's not the worst thing, but I ain't gonna lie, it's like would have been nice to have another option. It's
Yeah.
just like yeah, if you're hungry past 10, you gotta eat pizza. You know, which to be fair, I
Damn.
mean that's late enough, but you know what I
Yeah.
mean. Like it's like, and then they had like a like a hot dog place. That place was free. You got to pay for it. But then they had
Okay, okay.
like some other places like this like southern cuisine restaurant like south like and that place was not free if you wanted to eat there. But like I said, they
Oh.
had the buffet pretty much most of the day. That was all free. You know, they had and then they had a dining like a dinner service as well available, and that was was free.
Yeah.
But like, and that was like really more just like if you want kind of like a more fine like a dining experience, like like them come like you got like you sitting at a table, them coming up, being like, oh, like would you like some wines? What can I get
Yeah.
for you? And like you got like all
Dang,
the
okay.
fucking multiple forks and spoons of different sizes. You know.
Yeah, okay, okay.
But honestly, we were just hitting up the buffet because for one, our dining service was at like 5, and usually we weren't that hungry by that
Yeah.
around that time. But also the buffet was just like also had some pretty good food, and you could just go get it. One thing that was cool about the buffet and the dining service as well, it was the same thing, was that every day was a different cuisine.
Oh, I like that. I like that idea a
So
lot.
um, like one day, like I think the first, I don't remember exactly, but I remember what the first day was. But the second day was Italian. I was so mad that I didn't go and eat more because I love Italian.
Yeah,
But
damn,
the
bro.
first day was like Italian, and then I think the fourth day, I don't remember exactly. I think the fourth day they had like Italian at one point. They had Caribbean cuisine, which I'm not gonna lie, the Caribbean buffet, fucking bomb.
Dang, okay,
They had
okay.
like Mediterranean one day, and then they had a French cuisine one day.
Yeah.
Like they had like different cuisines. And I mean, it's
Dang,
not like you
okay.
were limited to that cuisine. Like they always had like certain staples. Like it might be like Italian cuisine, but they still got cheeseburgers there. They still got hot dogs
Yeah.
there. They still got chicken tenders there. They still got like some stir fry if you want some Asian.
Yeah.
Or like some pasta with some marinara. But it's not going to be as good as like the Italian. Like on the Italian, they had like actual like better pasta with like meatballs and shit. But you still had the
Yeah.
option, like you know.
Damn, bro. Okay. Gotcha. Freaking. So, would you be like say go on another cruise, but this time we got the boys. You'd be down to go again, like
Oh yeah,
even you be
oh
down.
yeah.
Okay,
Like I
okay.
said, like I'd be down to go again, but I was just like I mean, and even then, like it wouldn't even be like oh like you have to do anything like the excursions like scuba diving, parasailing,
Dude,
anything like
scuba
that,
diving.
zip
Fuck
lining
that.
through like the forest or
Okay,
anything. But
okay. Stuff
I
like
maybe
that.
not scuba diving, but like like I
I
wouldn't
like
mind snorkeling. That's the right word, snorkeling.
snorkeling.
Like in the
Okay,
shallows,
okay. That
like you know what
one's
I
not
mean.
too bad.
But
Yeah,
like I'm just saying, like I feel like you should like kind of plan some stuff like that, or
yeah,
if it is like I told my mom, like if it's an island that like I know is a little less interesting, like I was like I almost think it would have been cool to just do a cruise day on an island day because the cruise ship is so empty.
Oh, really?
Like, and like that's always the time my mom I was like honestly I was like straight up like if we ever like hypothetically did that cruise again. right?
Yeah.
When we first went to the first island, Coco Cay, like unless we're doing like an excursion, like going out and like doing something like a zip line, like I said, or like I don't know, something like going on a
Zip
boat or something,
zip lines sound fun as hell though, I'm not gonna
like
lie.
something
Yeah.
like that. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I would honestly, if I did that cruise again, I probably would just say because Coco Cay is literally it's cool, but it's a very small little private island. Like
Yeah.
I legit might have just said fuck Coco Cay and I'm gonna just stay on the ship because it's just because so many people are just getting off the ship that it's just empty. You know, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like you know, like if there was like the basketball the courts, you know, are kind of empty for the most part because everyone's off the island. The pools
Yeah.
are empty for the most part because everyone's off the island. It's kind of cool, you know.
Yeah. No, for real. That's
One
cool.
thing, oh my god, dude, it was I developed a new pet peeve on this fucking cruise was elevators, bro. First of all,
Oh.
I don't know the engineering of elevators, but I get kind of annoyed when I'm like, there's six motherfucking elevators here. We're all
Everybody's
trying to
like,
go down. Why
oh.
is only one moving at a time?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't
Yeah.
know the engineering of elevators. Is that how that works? But I'm getting kind of annoyed about it.
Yeah, I don't. Well, I don't think one moves at a time because I have three elevators that lead to where I work, and I feel like I've seen them get called like
Okay.
twice in a row
Cause that's how
sometimes.
it felt
So
on the cruise ship. Like I'll be
yeah,
chilling, like I'll be looking, and I'm like, okay, like there's six elevators, right? There's actually
yeah.
12 elevators, but like
Damn.
you're only near six at a time. So I was like, there's six elevators. I press down, and then I'm looking because you know you can see the floor the elevator's on. You know, I'm
Yes.
looking and I'm like, okay. I was like, okay, so that one's going up, okay, and then I'm looking like that one's on 15. It's been on 15 for 5 minutes. I was like, that one's on floor 10. It's been on floor 10 for 10 minutes.
Oh my
I was like, I haven't seen it move
gosh.
once. I'm like, that one's on
What
floor 2. I
the?
haven't seen it move at all. I was like, this one's going up, but it's stopping at every floor. Like I was like, I feel like I'm only seeing one
Dude.
elevator go up and one elevator go down. The other ones don't move. I was like, what is going on? I was getting kind
Dude.
of annoyed.
Dude, that
Like,
might be a
but
that might be a cruise ship thing, honestly.
yeah,
I
I was
don't
like, I don't
know.
know. I don't know the engineering behind it, right?
'Cause
But what I was
yeah,
really getting
that's
annoyed
weird.
was like, I was like, fuck, man. First of all, I was like, these motherfuckers. I was like, I'm getting annoyed when this bitch is full and it stops on the floor, and these are niggas, and then there's like a group of five people saying, yeah, we can fit. Like, no,
Oh,
nigga. Like,
damn,
there was one point
bro.
where I thought it was funny. We were on like the elevator was like full, and then
Yeah,
it opened, and there was like three people, and they were like, oh, that looks full. You know, like we're not gonna go on. And then there was a
yeah,
lady in the elevator, and she was like, "No, you're good. We got space." and
yeah,
then, and like you could saw they were like tempted to get on, and then there was
yeah.
another guy in the elevator. He was like, "Hell no, we don't." He's like, "They better if they get on. I'm getting off." And then he literally
Damn.
got off the elevator, and those three people came in.
Yo, really?
But I was like,
Damn.
dude. So first of all, like that was one thing is I was like, bitch, if you see this is full, I get that you're getting annoyed, but like just
Yeah.
wait. Like don't make it uncomfortable that we're all like squeezed up on the glass and shit, you know?
Yeah,
Like come
yeah.
on. But also,
Damn.
kind of again, same thing. You know these elevators are busy. If you gotta go, unless y'all niggas got a disability or a fucking wheelchair or something or a stroller,
Yeah.
or like a baby or something, or you're pregnant, maybe, you know, something. I don't know, some kind of physical disability. If you
Yeah.
gotta go one motherfucking floor up or down, don't go in the elevator. I'm sorry. Just
Yeah.
make it easy. Go up the goddamn stairs. They're right by the elevators.
Yeah, true
Like
though,
I
dude.
was getting
True.
annoyed, bro. Like I'm like, God damn it! I got like when I see these, when like, especially when they squeeze in, like when it's like, yeah, we're full as
Bro.
fuck, and then five people like all squeeze in, we're all pressed up on the glass, and I see them, we're on floor 6, and I see them press 7. I'm like, motherfuckers, you
Oh
could have got on the stairs,
no,
bro.
that's crazy, dude. Wonderful, Lord. No, sometimes it for real is that, but it's hard to tell. Like, or no, no, freaking. Oh my gosh, yeah. No, that's just. It sounds like it happened way too many times
It
for that
happened
to
so
be the
many times,
case.
bro. I was
For that
getting
to be
so
the
annoyed,
case
like.
where everyone had a disability or something. Yeah, there's no way.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm just saying,
some
like,
of them
it's
just
one thing if
lazy.
you got this, be like, somebody's
Yeah,
like, you know, if you got a stroller with a little kid, I'm like, okay, it makes sense, you know, hey, get in here, bro. You know,
yeah,
like, you
yeah,
can't take the stairs, you know, makes sense.
yeah,
You know, but like, when I see these full able bodied niggas and women basically coming in here and just getting on there just to go one floor and then get off, I'm like,
yeah.
like, you could
So
have taken the stairs. You waited longer
yeah,
at the elevator than if you had just gone up the stairs.
yeah. I know for some, like for some people who can't take this, like they look able-bodied, but they're nice. People with
Yeah, yeah. I
epilepsy,
mean, yeah,
like
like that's what I'm saying. Like
seizures.
I don't
So
know,
that
like
that's
I don't know
that's
who it is.
hard to
Like it,
tell. But
that's the
but
thing is like I don't know. I'm not saying, but I feel like
yeah,
it was happening so
those
many
junks,
times.
yeah, if those freaking the group of fit athletic men in
Yeah,
that group of seven or whatever, if they were going to one
yeah.
floor, then that's definitely like
Yeah. And
diabolical.
like I said,
Like
I don't
that's
really care as much. Like, what the thing is, like I said, I didn't care as much if the
yeah,
elevators just weren't packed all the time.
yeah,
But you're squeezing in, getting us pushed up against the glass to go up one floor. That now I'm mad. You know,
yeah,
like if you had to go up one floor, you should have just stayed, just waited, and like I'll wait for the next one. You know, like
yeah,
but you're making me more uncomfortable. And like my mom was getting pissed about it too. Like we straight up said like no, like she was like straight up like hey, like we're getting in a comfortable spot in the elevator. We're not moving. Like even if they're
yeah,
like, oh, like we can squeeze in and make space, like no, stand your
yeah.
ground. Y'all,
Stand
if
your
y'all can squeeze in and make space, maybe, but I'm staying comfortable.
yeah,
Keep your ass away from me, and
yeah.
then give
Damn,
my
it's
personal space.
dang, it's that it could get that packed, bro.
Like it's not that bad. Like you're not like getting like, oh, I can't breathe or nothing, you know. Like you're
Yeah,
definitely squeezing in sometimes and like
you're definitely like touching the other
not
person.
comfortable, like leaning on the glass, you know. Like it's
Yeah,
not
damn,
comfortable.
bro. That's crazy. One floor. Sheesh. But yeah, dude, if it's so, because my dad went to a cruise not too long ago, and I know, yeah, I mean, obviously you just did. Like, if there's where would you like to go on another cruise? Hypothetically, like, if you
I
were,
don't
like,
know.
if it's,
I'd be
say,
down.
say me and the boys, me, you, and the
To
boys,
be honest with you, I'd be down for anything basically.
for anything, because Asia don't
Like
sound too bad, man. Like,
yeah, yeah.
the
It just depends
Asian
on like where you want
countries.
to go. Cause like that thing is like, the thing is, I'm assuming if you want to do an Asian cruise, it's probably because
Oh,
it's like international. It's probably more expensive. It's farther. I would assume. I don't know. Or
yeah,
maybe you got to start from like Asia, which means you have to
yeah,
fly to Japan, which would be cool in itself. You know.
yeah.
Like,
Actually, though, yeah,
like I was like, I don't know. But like yeah, like it was like I said, I was like I had a good time. It was fun, but definitely some
yeah.
things that I think would have been more fun. Like one thing I was like, God, bro, like I was like, I wish is that like don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to stay in the room all day or nothing. Sometimes you do want to do that. Sometimes you want to take it
No,
easy,
no,
just chill
for real.
a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
But
Sometimes you do
I'm
want
not
to
trying to
chill.
stay in the room all that. But even then, like the thing is, especially because I wasn't the nightclub person, when it got to late night, even if I wasn't tired, I want to go lay up in the room. When it gets to like
Yeah,
11 or 12,
yeah,
like I want to go lay up in the room, even if there is like, I'm up and I could go to the club or
yeah.
the quote unquote nightclub that they have, shitty ass nightclub. But I could go,
Dude,
just go chill and like watch them singing or something. Go to the music hall and they're just playing some music. I could do that,
yeah,
but I kind of want to just go lay in bed and be comfortable. And I
yeah,
ain't gonna lie, one thing I was really annoyed with, I was like, God, next time I go on a cruise, I either need to bring a motherfucking Switch or I need to download something, movies, and have them to connect
yes,
to the TV. Because that was the thing,
yes.
is I was almost wanting to stay in the room more when I found a good movie on because it wasn't common. Like
Damn, that's
I put on the
crazy.
TV and literally on the TV you only got like four channels
Oh, fuck
and that's like random shit.
that.
And so like you
Yeah,
got the four channels and like you don't know what it is. Like one of the channels, you got like five. Actually, it's like five. You got like five channels. One of them for children,
oh, yeah, straight up
three
children.
to three
Yeah,
to nine. You
yeah,
know, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I'm gonna have to. I was going on there and I was like, Garfield, that's the best I got. Come to me,
yeah.
bro. You're the best I got. Like
That's
like
crazy.
or like then you had like the preteen, which was like 10 to like 12 or 13. And then I was like, oh, like that's my channel right there. Sometimes they be putting on them Disney movie bangers.
Yeah,
And then like you have like the like teen channel, which is like 13 to like 18 or something. And I'm like, oh, checking that. Oh, is there something good on there? And then you have
yeah,
another one which is like prime favorites and like like just favorites or something. Or
yeah,
prime daily is what it was. And I'm going on there and seeing what's on there. And so like I was like, God, like most of the time there's nothing, but like sometimes you do see something, and I'm like, oh my God. I was like, I've seen this movie. It's actually decent. It's Ice Age. I don't know if you know what Ice Age is.
yeah. Dude,
Like I'm
I
like
like
Ice
that
Age,
movie.
bro. It's Ice Age. Oh my
Yeah,
God. Like this is the best thing
yeah.
happened to get on a cruise. Like I gotta watch it now. You
Yeah,
know,
for real though, for real. That's
I was
crazy.
I was like, I wish I had downloaded some movies, dude, to like fall asleep to, you know,
Yeah, no, for sure. Freaking
like and like
download and the
sometimes I was
Switch
like,
too, bro. The
yes,
Switch.
that's what I was thinking of too. I was like, or even bringing my Switch, bro, because I didn't bring it, but I was like, oh, like maybe I could have done that, bro. But like, that was the thing is like sometimes like they was put on movies that were like trash, and I was just there was nothing else, so I just let them run in the background, and I'm like, God, why is this movie so trash? I'm
Yeah,
shocked.
damn.
You have you ever seen Sandlot?
No, I have not. I have not. I
Okay,
think I've heard of
good
it.
movie. You should watch it. Anyway, The Sandlot, good movie. They have made two sequels to it. They're both garbage,
Oh
and they put it.
gosh.
I was so mad because I was like, every time I went on that channel that day, it was The Sandlot, but it wasn't the first one, which is the only good one. Like I was like,
Actually,
why isn't
what
this
the
say? Like
heck?
I went on, I'm like, oh, this is The Sandlot. I was like, it's The Sandlot 2. I was like, oh, this movie's trash, but I'm gonna watch it anyway because I'm gonna let it play in the background. It's trash.
Yeah.
And then I like leave, come back later. The Sandlot 3. I'm like, God damn.
Oh
Like, did I miss the
hell
Sandlot 1?
no.
Like, what's
Yeah,
going
what
on?
the
Are they
heck?
doing a marathon and
Damn.
I keep coming on after one ended or something? Like, I don't know what's
Yeah.
going on. I'm getting mad, but
That's
it's like this movie is so bad. Like, it was crazy, bro. Like, just watching, I was like, this is the most reprehensible, plagiaristic fucking sequel. This is creatively bankrupt, bro. Like, they were just
damn.
copying
That's
all the themes of the Sandlot, but worse. Like they were straight up copying like things, like scenes, like damn near like action by action, like literally copying it, just straight up. Like, and not really plagiarism because it's a sequel technically, but you know,
yeah.
just straight up copying. I was like, God, like this is crazy.
No, those I feel like that's probably a different director for those other two because no way the first one could be that good and then the next two are like so
Like,
bad. Like,
yeah, like the first one's good, but then like they're just copying certain things. Like, oh, like there's a scene where like, oh, this character does this, and then something happened, and then like he goes to do something like, no, you can't do that. Same thing happened in the second one. Same thing. Someone does. It's a baseball movie, by the way, Sandlot.
oh,
Basically,
okay.
there's a scene, first movie, where like someone hits a home run, boom, ball goes over. They go over, they're like, oh, like you need a, like, hey, like, you know, congratulations. And then he's like, oh, like, but they're like, damn, but we lost the ball because it went over to like someone's yard. And he's like, oh, I'm
Yeah,
gonna go get that ball, right? Like I'm gonna go get that ball. And they're like, no, like you can't. They like run at him all freaking out. They're like, no, there's a monster in that backyard. Anyway, literally same thing happens in the sequel. Someone hits a home run and then they're like, oh, like, you know, we're gonna go get the ball, and then literally same thing they're running. I'm like, what are you doing? You crazy? There's a monster back there. It's the same
damn.
backyard, by the way. It's the same spot. I was
Oh
like,
my
why is
gosh.
there a monster here again? What happened? This is the first movie.
Damn. Dude, dude,
And that's not even
freaking.
talking about the third movie, which brought in time travel. Like we were just having a good coming
Oh,
of age story, and then the third
hell
movie has
no.
time travel in it, dude.
Hell no, bro. That's the worst, dude. I don't trust a lot of stuff with time travel these days. Only very few things, because it's so easy to screw up your
Mm-hmm.
freaking story doing that. I was
Yeah.
thinking freaking. I forgot what I was gonna say. I think it was about the cruise. Oh yeah, because you said so. You said there were like sports and stuff that you could like pickleball.
Um.
Like they had rooms dedicated to it, or like how did it
So
work? Or was it like
on the
outside?
top deck, they had on the top deck they had like a basketball court.
Oh shit! Wait, that's
Um.
fun. You
Basically, they would just at certain times just convert the basketball court to something else. Like
Oh,
they put up a
interesting.
net.
Okay.
They'd put up a net and be like, hey, and like throw volleyballs out there. Like, hey, open play volleyball or volleyball tournament. Or
Oh
they'd
shit. Okay.
put dodgeballs and be like, hey, dodgeball tournament, open play dodgeball, whatever, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Gotcha. Damn, that's
Or
chill
put up
as
nets and be
hell.
like pickleball, you know?
Yeah.
And then they
Damn.
had next to the basketball court, they had like this little section that was completely walled off with glass. And then in there was like three ping pong tables. So you play
Oh,
ping pong.
damn. Yeah. And you don't have to bring anything. They got you
Uh,
covered. All you had to bring basically is like clothes, right? And they got everything
yeah,
else
yeah.
covered.
And then in the music hall, like if you went up to the, it was cool. It was like a two-floor music hall. If you went up to the first floor, there was like two pool tables if you wanted to play pool. You know?
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm trying to do. Oh yeah, that's what I want to ask. Freaking, how long? It was like 2 weeks. Y'all were there for 2 weeks.
We were the cruise itself was like 7 or 8 days, but yeah, we were gone for like 9 days, 10 days.
Oh shoot. Okay. Damn. Dude, what was Nathan mainly doing? Was he just on his phone, chilling in the room?
I'm not gonna lie, he was on his phone a lot in the room, or I don't know what he was doing. He was in the room a lot, and if he wasn't in the room, he was just going out and either he was either hitting up the nightclubs at night, or he was going out and sometimes coming to like the shows that we were going to, but a lot of times he was just going out and just like chilling at the
Yeah.
music hall and listening to the band play.
Oh, that's cool. Wait, there's like a whole ass band. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, like I said, this place called the music hall. It's just like a two-floor room, and
Yeah.
they had like this. Not always where they were playing, but they had like yeah people playing. They also had like a karaoke bar as well if you wanted to.
Yeah.
We didn't really do that. I ain't gonna lie, because I'm not gonna sing in front of everybody.
Yeah, in front
Um,
of everybody. If I'm drunk,
and I ain't
maybe.
gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie. Like that was another thing I know my mom was pet peeved about. I got a little pet peeve sometimes when they were doing like family karaoke, because sometimes they were like, oh, karaoke adults only, right?
Yeah.
But like they would do family karaoke, and
And your mom
God, bro,
wanted to do
sometimes
it?
you'd have the little no when the families would go up with the little ass like toddlers to
Oh,
sing. And I'm
no,
like,
dude.
God, bro, like, and
My
so, like, it's like, hey, it's
ears.
one thing, like, it was always annoying, but it's one thing if your kid's fucking enjoying it, right? Like,
Yeah.
hey, you know what? Let the kid have some fun, you know?
Yeah.
That little girl is having a blast singing "Let It Go," you
Yeah,
know? Like,
exactly.
hey, one thing, that's one
Exactly.
thing. But what I was getting annoyed was when the kid's going up and he don't even look like he want to be there. Like,
That's
like they're saying
crazy.
like two little toddlers, like 5 years old, and they're all up there like literally staring at their parents, like crying and
Yeah.
stuff. And they're like, "No, go
Oh,
ahead, go sing, like go ahead," like trying to cheer him
that,
up.
that's
I'm like,
so
"Nigga, your kid don't even look like he want to be
sad.
here. Get him on stage. I'm not trying to listen to this nigga cry into the mic."
Yeah. Dude, what is wrong with parents, bro? Dude, did you know there are some parents that be having their kids, like, you heard of iPad kids, right? Dude, wait till you hear about Chat GPT kids, bro. At like three
Oh my
years
god,
old, 4 years old, talking to
dude.
Chat GPT. The
Do you
future's
have
looking
you ever
hella
used
great.
ChatGPT? Like
Um, very rarely,
seriously, like or just for fun?
very rarely, but only for work. That's the only for
Okay,
work. And the first time I heard about it, which was like in 2020, early 2023, when
yeah,
AI, I had just barely been hearing about this, like freaking, like, oh, you can freaking type in
yeah,
anything in a response to you, and I was like, oh, really?
yeah.
And then I used it, and all I said was explain the environment of Bloodborne in
Oh,
like
okay,
in
yeah.
great detail as if I'm reading a story, and it did it, and I was like, damn, this shit's kind of fire, and I
It
never
just
used it
copied
again
the
after
Pale
that.
Bloods, bro. It just copied
Yep,
the Pale Bloods
yeah, yeah,
podcast.
that's what I'm thinking now. That's what I'm thinking. Like, yep,
Yeah.
your ass did not fucking
Right?
come up with this on your own. Yeah, so
But yeah, so because I've never used ChatGPT, you know,
yeah,
like personally,
yeah,
but
good,
like
good, you
I've
don't
seen
need to.
people use it, and I'm like sometimes like, it's like if you use it for fun, just like hey, like say something stupid and see what it says, like yeah, that's one thing. And if you
Yeah,
use it like asking genuine like questions that like like I make sense, like okay, like you don't want to do all the Google research, that makes sense, you know. But like
yeah.
some people be using it all the time, and like
No,
that was one
I
thing I was thinking of where like my mom mentioned like she's got this coworker who like literally like has admitted that she uses Chat GPT for work all the time.
it depends what
And
she's doing. So, what is she
I don't know,
doing?
she does admin shit, so I don't know.
Oh, so
But
she's using it to
but
send
like she uses
emails,
it all the
maybe.
time. I don't know, but then like also like one thing that I was like, Mom, what do you think of this? Which is that she mentioned how when she came in for her interview, she literally just put all the interview questions in the Chat GPT and then answered them all.
What the hell? Damn, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean that was like it was whatever because like she got in like on clear nepotism, but whatever,
Yeah, cleared
you
episode.
know.
Damn, bro.
Like I mean I
It's
bet my mom was actually getting frustrated, and I told my mom I was like, Mom, I'm gonna be honest with you, you gotta just like this is how I feel personally, but I don't know. Some maybe someone's you're better than me. My personal thing is especially when it comes to like nepotism like that, like and especially like don't let it get you down. fuck the company, let them drown.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's how I feel about it. Like,
Yeah.
because I was like, you shouldn't be stressing out about how much you have to fix the nepo baby
Yeah,
problems.
exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
I'm sorry,
Yeah, just
let
let
them
it
drown.
yeah, let him drown. Yeah,
Let them,
exactly.
and then
I think so
and then
too.
I was like, don't be killing yourself over it, because she was like, oh, well, it's not even that. It's just I have to make up for their work, you know. And I was like, then just do it at your own pace and your own hours. I mean, if you want the overtime hours, that's one thing. Make sure you're getting paid for that shit, you know.
Yeah.
I was like, do it at your own pace and your own hours. And if you start drowning, and someone says something, you just tell them straight up, hey, I'm drowning because I gotta fix their mistakes
Yeah,
all the time. You
exactly.
know, that's why I'm
Exactly.
falling behind, because I'm doing everything for them. This is all their
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
You know?
I completely agree. Yeah, that's a good way to go about it. I think, yeah, your mom just might be scared of losing her job, you know? Because I don't know if it's like, it sounds like it's a good job. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get it though. But I agree with you though. Like, you gotta put your foot down on the ground at some point because
Yeah.
it shouldn't be wasting years
Yeah.
of your
Especially because,
life
like she
over
said,
it.
like it's one thing if like she was like she mentioned like especially because like I said, not a nepo baby because not like their family, but they're a
Yeah.
friend of one of the main bosses,
Yeah.
who's family of like the owner, who's like it's like hey, like she came in here, they chose her, out of everybody, like they
Yeah,
chose
that's
her,
true.
like you gotta let the job drown because they chose the bad candidate. And not only that, but like you especially shouldn't be like feeling like, oh, I gotta like help them because they're getting paid more than you. They're getting paid
Damn,
more than you.
are you
You
serious?
know?
What the fuck?
Yeah, they
Oh
brought her in.
fuck,
I mean,
man.
it's not by much, but they brought her
Oh,
in technically higher pay than my mom.
what the
And
fuck,
like,
man?
she's like, not, you know.
Where's your mom work again, by the way? Like, I
She
know she
works
worked at
at a
Brewers.
engineering company,
Oh,
Nicholas Engineering.
oh shit. Let's go. Let's go. Damn, that's what's up, bro. Dude, everyone's an engineer nowadays. Fucking Abe is an engineer.
Yeah.
Is
Well,
that
she's not an engineer. She's just admin, but yeah, she works at the engineering company.
Yeah. Damn, bro.
Yeah, like she
Um,
said, she's like the one that yeah like does a lot of, like admin stuff. She's like if someone's like they're dispatching someone out, like she's the one who like someone to like another town, like she's the one
yeah.
who like looks up like accommodations for them. Like
Yeah.
she's the one that plans like the business retreats and stuff. Like
Oh shit. Okay, so damn. That was quite a bit of work. Okay, I see. A lot of scheduling, a lot of yeah.
yeah, that was actually one of the things she said. She like scheduled like they had like one of the like some big boss or client or something coming in or going somewhere, and they were like, oh, like you need to like find him a place to live, for like while he's there for the week. And
Yeah.
she like she found an Airbnb, had great reviews and everything, had good pictures, and she was like, okay, boom, scheduled it, right? And then
Yeah.
like the guy was dry, like start. He was like, hey, like he's like he's like I see the place you got me. He's like, and I'm just wondering like, is that like you gave me the correct address, right? And she's like, yeah. He's like, is this? And she's like, yeah, like, that's it. And he's like, oh, because he's like, I put it in GPS, and this is what Google Maps is giving me. This rundown, decrepit old house, bro. And she was like, what? Like, she was freaking out. She's
You
like, did I get scammed? Like, what's going on?
crazy.
Like, she didn't
Yeah.
know. But he was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I mean, I'm almost there. He's like, so I'm gonna go check it out. And she's like, okay, let me know. And she's like looking at it. And basically, he got there and no, it was good. It was the house, the
It
Airbnb
was
she had
good.
got. But I guess when Google Maps did it, like they renovated it
Oh.
after, so it was just like a rundown, decrepit house. But it's like on the Google Maps and GPS and shit.
Yeah, dude, bro
Uh,
was terrified. Living in
yeah,
Courage the Cowardly Dog ass house. Oh, damn, that's funny as it. Dude, what the? I'm surprised he was so like chill about it though, you know? Because if it was me, I'd be freaking out. Like, hey, what the hell is
well, he
this?
was like, yeah, I mean, if it is that, I'm not gonna stay at it, but like, I just need to know, like.
Yeah,
She was like, what? Like, cause she was like, where? Like, did I get scammed? This guy put wrong pictures on here? Like, what's going on?
yeah, damn. That's funny as hell, dude. Freaking. Oh, that's the one thing I wanted to mention, dude. So, what's it called? Emma's parents, they've been watching Survivor for a long time, and I know we talked about it a lot, how we don't like the
No, no.
popular voting. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Dude, so apparently freaking Emma's mom been watching Survivor since the first season. And it has
Damn.
50 seasons, dog.
Oh
I
yeah,
did
it's got a
not know that.
lot, dude.
I did not. But apparently, so I told Emma this, and we were talking about it because I agreed with you and what you said, and I was like, yeah, I don't like this popularity contest thing, and she was like, honestly, if you need to like watch like another season because freaking some of them, like how we were talking about like
Yeah.
at the end it's like oh basically a popularity contest like who like kind of treated who the
Hmm.
fans like more who they
Well, not
treated
the
more
fans, the
well.
contestants,
Yeah,
but yeah.
the contestants, yeah, who it's kind
Who-
of doesn't incentivize you to like freaking be a schemer and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But dude, apparently that's not always the case because there's this one season, there's this girl named Sandra who was
Hmm.
fucking mean as shit when it comes to like backstabbing, Like she's
Yeah.
very cold, calculated, and like, people loved her and like even like when it came down to it, because I guess it came down to that, hey, contestants,
Yeah.
vote for one of
Yeah.
these two, Sandra or the other one, and then like the contestants voted for Sandra because they're like, hey,
Yeah. And that's A, man.
even though
Yeah,
she
like that's
was,
I mean
yeah,
that's like respect,
yeah,
Like that's what I'm saying. Like
yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
exactly,
Like I think it would just depend on the season. I'm sure there's some
yeah,
seasons where yeah, like
yeah, but
that
yeah,
happens, but
but I agree. I don't like how it like I still, even though like me and Matata, I
yeah.
still was like I don't like
Yeah.
how it's like literally
Yeah.
down to like a vote at the end, and
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah, and I mean that's how it is technically. Like every vote, even like it's not, and like they have certain things like immunities and stuff.
yeah,
But like that's how it is technically for everything, and that's why I was like, I think I like the idea of it kind of somewhat, but at the same time, it is kind of lame that like because the way Survivor is like even just before the final vote is that they're split into teams. Whichever team loses, they basically vote someone out,
yeah,
right? But the way it works is that again, kind of going into popularity, you got to find a fine balance of being good and not being good because the thing is some people if you're fucking over your team
yeah,
and losing a lot they're going to vote you out,
yep,
but
exactly,
if you're doing really good, you're very likable and you're winning all the challenges, they
yup,
also might vote you out because they're like we're
dude.
not going to win against them in the final vote.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like that's like legit one of the strategies. Like I was talking about, like if you're too likable, like
Yeah.
you've got a target on your
Yeah.
back basically. But like you have
Yeah,
to like
and that's why
really
I was
find
like,
that
I think that's
balance.
yeah, that's why I was like, I think that's kind of cool, but like at the same time, I was like, like to me again, it's like that's kind of like I think that's fine if you like that, but at the same time, it is kind of like a. I think Survivor sounds like one of the better reality TV shows. To be fair, don't get me wrong,
Yeah, but
but like
besides that,
again, it's kind of
Mr.
like it's not a true
Mr.
competition in my opinion, somewhat almost like
Yeah,
because
yeah. At least at the very
yeah,
end, like
yeah. Yeah, but
freaking.
I mean that's the thing. Like there's certain things. Like one thing I thought was funny was like I told you like the traders one where it's like mafia but no clues, so you just vote based
Yeah,
on vibes.
yeah, that
Like
was crazy.
it's just funny because like it's funny when like some of the people would be so confident in their hunches and they're wrong, but then they also have like a background that they're like trust me my background. Like there was one where there was this lady, and she was like, "I am a very decorated retired police sergeant, like, and I'm telling you, they're the traitors, completely wrong." And she was like, "And the one person
Damn.
I trust is her. Keep her in. She was a traitor." The
Oh
person she
my
trusted, and it was just like, it's just
god,
funny when they're
that's
like I'm a
crazy.
retired, like I'm like this so and so, like
Yeah,
I'm so
yeah, I know.
confident,
I've done this
and
for a
then like it
living.
turns
I
out they're
know.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, like I've done this for a living, trust me. And then like they're just completely wrong.
Dude, this is, oh man, I want to watch this video with you. It's a short YouTube video, but basically it's this guy who think of like Domix or like anyone who does like those kind of channels where they do their own animations, but they tell like a story.
Mm.
So
Oh yeah,
like
yeah,
what's his name? Freaking the one that Kenny used to call me, Dante. That one guy, freaking I
yeah.
forgot his name, but anyway,
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
yeah, there's this one YouTuber like that. I forgot the exact name, but basically he tells stories about like kind of his time growing up, like when he was a teenager and stuff, and like
Yeah,
a lot of it is how when he was working back in the fast food industry and how it was fucking dude, the amount of shit they had to do and like what was going on was like crazy in the Lord. But like anyway, like I want to show you like the rest of that video, but one of the things he talked about was freaking there was this manager that his the guy called him the menace to fast food, the menace of fast food gym, his manager, because basically freaking he wasn't able to disclose where he worked at, but it was very obvious it was Cane's. So freaking well, at Cane's, you know, you got your chicken, right? You got your toast, you got your cane sauce and all that. But freaking that chicken though, it takes a little bit of time to make. You know, you need to make them in big batches usually, and a lot. It sucks when you make them in big batches like that, because like some of them could get dirty, and you throw them in the like dirty chicken basket or whatever. But anyway, what's it called? It was like in the morning. It was a morning shift, and it was like really chill. And like I think the lunch rush technically just started, but it actually looked like it wasn't going to be that busy. And so the guy who's telling the story and his coworker, I forgot his name, but they were just like chilling, you know. And then they're like, "Yeah, we think we should be good." And then like all of a sudden, the manager comes bursting, and he's like, okay, the lunch rush is gonna be really bad. It's really quiet right now, but no, it's gonna be really bad. So I need you to make chicken fingers nonstop for the next hour. And they're like, whoa, 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 whoa. We don't even fucking like even on like a normal lunch rush, we don't make like that many like nonstop for an hour. We don't even do that. We take like some
yeah,
breaks, you know. Like we don't even do that. Like what makes you so confident? Like what the heck? And then
yeah.
the manager, he's like, "Oh no, trust me, bro. This is why I get paid to do the job and make the decisions. Like you guys won't fucking like you guys don't know anything. Like so just make those chicken." And so like they do it. They make them for an hour straight. Their fingers are about to fall off doing it, but yeah, they get it done. They have a freaking cartoonishly large mountain of chicken fingers. And what happens, bro? Freaking, they were right. The kids were right because like it's about like the primetime lunch rush and yeah, lunch rush and freaking, it's actually nearing the end and like all the people, the only people who have come are like a couple of kids, I think, and like one family or something like that. I don't know, but it wasn't very many. And then like the freaking fast food manager is like staring at the mountain of chicken and he's like kind of looking around. He's like breathing. He's like not saying anything. It's like, that's clearly he messed up and now this is like all on him and now he has to like explain to his freaking his boss or whatever like why like there was so many chicken fingers and all that. I don't know.
Yeah,
But yeah, it was like it's just funny like what you said, Ricky. Oh
yeah.
yeah, I was a
Well,
fucking in the I was a sheriff and I know when people lie. Like I know
yeah.
and then they're wrong. Like it's just
So,
so
yeah,
confident,
so
you
I
know.
know you mentioned like the Donde. Was the Donde the Disney employee one? Is that the one? Am I thinking of the right one?
I don't know if I what if it is. I don't remember watching that one. I just know he's like the
Oh,
kind of swole black guy. He's not like
yeah,
super
yeah,
swole, but he's like kind of
yeah.
yeah. I
Cause
forgot. I
is it
remember.
Swoozy or
Yes,
Swoozy?
Woozy.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
That's
Cause
the one.
yes, that's
Yeah.
exactly what I was thinking of. He's exactly the one I thought of when you said like that type of channel.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I just remember certain videos of his dude. Like I remember the first one I saw was his Spins Online one, but kind of going into the like talking about like his fast food thing. You never
Yeah.
saw Swoozy's his confessions of a former Disney employee?
Fuck. No, I didn't. That sounds hella interesting though.
Yeah, yeah,
What
because he used
the?
to be a Disney employee, and like he used to tell stories, and I just thought it was like funny. Like I remember one was when like he said, oh, because he worked there when he was young, like a teenager, and I think he said it was literally on the day he quit, like he was like so tired of working at Disney,
Damn.
like at Disneyland, and so he said that basically what happened was they and like had it reserved for them, and so he was just
Damn.
like he literally was just like fuck this, like I'm quitting this job but I'm gonna have a
Yeah.
good time before. And he just went and blended in with the students and just started getting the free Disney for
Yo,
like the whole
that's
day.
crazy. And he didn't get
But
caught.
no, he didn't get caught.
What
But
the
then
hell?
like another one I remember that I just thought was funny was he talked about like how like on Disney like you're supposed to be like like they're supposed to be happy all the time, always have a smile, right? And he said there was one time. And oh, how they're supposed to always like he's like, oh, it's supposed to always be happy and have a smile on their face and shit.
Yeah.
Have you been to Disney?
I've never been to Disney. Nope,
Oh,
never.
so
Dude,
one of the
yeah.
attractions is called the Tower of Doom. It's like a tower drop
Oh,
thing.
I've heard of that.
And
Yes,
he
yes,
basically
yes,
said
yes.
like he was like, oh, that like working at the Tower of Doom was the most popular fucking like spot. He's
Yeah.
like everyone wanted to work at the Tower of the Doom. He's like, and the reason why is because at the Tower of Doom you didn't have to smile. You could just be angry and depressed as much as you want, and you were just doing your job in character.
Yeah, that's
but
crazy,
but
dude. That's
I just
actually
remember he
crazy.
said there was one part where he was like working. He was working at something. I don't remember what it was. He was at Disneyland, but I don't remember what he was doing. But he was at like an entrance to something,
Yeah.
and he's like I was just I don't remember why, but he was like I was so mad that day, like I was
Yeah.
so pissed off that he was like I'm not gonna be nice to